And yeah, Willie Pete, veteran-owned chocolate producer in Connecticut, I believe. Is that correct, Jeff?
Yep, that's it.
Good stuff. Okay, so are you ready to rock and roll? So if I 3, 2, 1, boom. So you got 2 minutes to enjoy that. I don't think you're going to have any issue with that at all. When I first had the habanero one, it was a slight tingle more than anything.
I don't taste it really. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
there's a slight tingle,
and it's kind of peanut butter as well, peanut butter and toffee bits.
Yeah, definitely very tasty.
So, what other challenges have you done, or are you looking at doing? Have you done the Tube of Terror?
I haven't done the Tube of Terror yet, but I do have it ready to go.
Yeah, I'm the same. I promised I would do a Tube of Terror once I got to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, which happened a couple of weeks ago. But I've been kind of putting it off. But also, I've got to be in the zone. I don't know if you're doing a challenge, do you have to kind of psych yourself up and kind of get in the zone and prep mentally?
Yeah, definitely. I need to, especially if I'm trying to consume fast. If I'm trying to do like a speed eat or eat a lot faster, then I like to do preparation ahead of time, get myself all situated. I don't like to be rushed into it.
No,
and I think it really does help. It helps a lot, you know, if you get everything situated how you want it, and then when it comes time, it's pretty easy to do.
So have you finished that bar now? Have you that first one? Yeah, it's all gone. So I wasn't paying attention. I was looking over to the left, and you must have finished it. Okay, so you've got another 10 seconds before you start the next bar, which is the red wrapper, and that's the white chocolate, and that has got ghost peppers in. So if you want to start chomping away at that, this was my favorite one of the three.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
The ghost pepper flavor kind of just really works with the white chocolate. It
really does.
Very creamy.
Yes, I like the taste of this a lot. This would go good in a big bar.
I think it would actually, yeah.
Yeah, if there was a big bar of this is really tasty. So while you were saying, Matt, about the other challenges, other than the Tube of Terror, I've also got a Toe of Satan, although I hate cinnamon, but I'll still give it a go.
Yeah, we don't have that on the League of Fire.
We have that on NEUK.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well,
we also have corn chips. James Gray, he sent me a packet of corn chips.
Oh, well, the world's hottest from the chili seed bank.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones that I'm going to do too in the future.
Ah, good stuff. Well, my advice on that, because I've done that myself, is make sure you have a little drink beforehand, just before you start, so that you've got some, because they're very, very dry. They are very dry. They will just dry your mouth out. I don't know if you saw Mike Molten Moose Jack.
Yeah, I did.
Did that? He almost choked to death on it, on the corn chips, because he's obviously necking the whole lot in. He's trying to get as many in his mouth as possible, and they just sapped any moisture from him.
Wow, I mean, I can definitely see how that can happen.
Yeah. So anyone else wanting to attempt the world's hottest corn chip challenge, then you just make sure you've had a little sip of something beforehand, and don't choke to death, because it's not good PR. Right, the dark chocolate one. These are the Reapers. Now, have a little sniff before you go. Oh, I was going to say, have a little sniff before you go. That you can really smell the Reapers coming through.
I can.
This is the one that started getting me sweaty when I did this, and it did build things up. The heat going to build up.
It's very.
And of course, during these challenges, there's no liquid to be consumed and no other food to relieve any of the pain. But I can see it's not affecting you whatsoever.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
No, it's not too bad at all.
Yeah.
The fun thing for me is trying to make this chocolate last. That's the end of it.
Yeah. Well, I think you just got to enjoy. You got just another minute before we do the 5-minute afterburn. So, well, this will go on till 11 minutes, and then you've got a choice to whether you want to do another one. I see a comment from Paul Oro saying Matt looks a bit like Timmy Mallet. Well, thank you, Paul. Paul is also known as the Boot. He's the involved heavily with the League of Fire, as you well know. What else was I going to say? I was going to mention something about other challenges.
Well, that was a big ramp up, that third bar.
Yeah.
I mean, the second bar was, man, really delicious. I really did like the second bar, like you were saying, but there was a big ramp up on that third bar for sure. I'm feeling a lot of tingle and heat, in the mouth. Really good tingle. Is that the Nemesis?
I believe it is. And I think the Nemesis bar is basically made up of 8 of those.
Oh, yeah. So it's like 4 times hotter than the Moab. I mean, it's a good heat. I like it. It's making my nose run a little. I have to get it out.
Have you done the Moab? Sorry, the Nemesis bar? Any other Willie Pete's challenges?
I haven't done the Nemesis bar yet. And that went down the wrong way. I haven't done the Nemesis bar yet, and I haven't done the
Chili Cherry Nightmare.
Cherry Nightmare. It's another one. This Corona stuff has gotten me busy at work. I mean, really busy. We've had to change a bunch of stuff in the way we're doing it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Like that, I'm getting tears. And I don't often get tears from chocolate, so that's a good one. And that's for Luciano.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes. Are you finding as a fireman? Are you finding with the lockdown that there are fewer fires to deal with at the moment because people aren't out being stupid and setting fires, or are there more chip pan incidents perhaps?
No.
Chip pan incidents these days?
There are. There's cats in the trees. There's all kinds of the weirdest ones. But I found that lately, a lot of the calls have diminished, and mostly because the hospitals are full and people don't really want to go to the hospitals because they have a risk of catching an infection or catching the virus at the hospital. Yeah. So a lot of times what we're having to do is we can only send in one person at a time now, and we've got to completely cover them up, glove them up, complete protection. Yeah. Only if it's a life or death situation can we really go in and ignore the warnings that come with it. So it's changed. Our fire prevention programs have been so good that we don't have as many fires. We have more medicals. Mm-hmm. And at times now when we go to the medicals, it used to be that we would never recommend you drive yourself to the hospital. We'd normally always just say, call an ambulance because anything could happen on the drive to the hospital. We're about 15 minutes away from our local hospital. So now we're telling people to actually drive themselves if they're not in a dangerous way, or if you think you're going to be sick, you may as well just stay home and self-isolate.
Yeah.
I do know that people haven't been calling because normally we'll get a call for something silly here or there, but lately people haven't been calling at all. So I'll go with the good side on that one, definitely.
And what about people being bored and potentially making hoax calls? Do they happen? And
yeah, we don't really get that many hoax calls. You know, the city that I live in, we've only got like 1,500 people that live in the city itself. So if you make a hoax call, we're going to really know who it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
And with the way that everything is now, they can trace everything right back to the call, to the person, whoever made it. And, they'll have a cop over there in minutes just to figure out what's going on.
Exactly. So we're coming up to 9.5 minutes. So you've got another 1.5 minutes before the 5-minute afterburn is over. So just to let people know, I've actually put another order in with Willie Pete for a load more Nemesis, Chili Cherry Nightmare, the White Chili Cherry Nightmare as well, the Moab Gold, and some more Moabs. So with a bit of luck, they should be with me and on the League of Fire website soon, within a couple of weeks, hopefully. I've also ordered more Tubes of Terror from David Foy at Blazing Foods, Death Nuts, and also some Death Nut challenges as well. So we'll be well stocked in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I can't wait to try the gold Moab. I've got one of those. I've got a regular one, and then I've got a gold one. And the reason is like I'm a sucker for white chocolate. I really do like white chocolate. So I almost can't wait to try that one. And I don't know if I can get a good time and a good place. I want to just try and beat my 3:33. I want to get at least under 3 minutes. That's what my
that will give you 5 points rather than 4. And also, just so in case people are wondering, we're actually we have the white Moab and the dark Moab are both on the same league table.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
We haven't separated the two for that. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 11 minutes. You have completed the bites challenge, Jeff. Well done. Are you going to attempt another one?
We may as well just leave that clock running.
Okay, let me just I'll reset it and then start again so that I'll be confusing myself otherwise. I shall make sure we got time to do another one.
We got time to do another one?
Yeah.
No, I can do another one later.
Yeah, I'll just. I think Alex has not messaged me.
Yeah, you can crack on if you want to go for it, Jeff.
Alex, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Carry on, Jeff.
All right. Well, purple again.
Yeah. Because you get a bonus point for completing a bites in succession. Let me just have a quick look. I do forget which points you get. So, so you get 3 points per box of bites, and then you'll get an extra bonus point for the second box of bites as well. So you, after this, you will get 7 points when completed towards your your League of Fire total, and I'll be updating everything next week with all the league tables because there's a lot happening. There's a lot being submitted.
It's fun. Oh, sorry. From the first one, I got a tingle. Just a little tingle, like you were saying. But as soon as I ate the second one, I don't even taste it now. It just tastes like chocolate to me.
Oh, well, I suppose the Reaper is just wiped out any
exactly
any potential for heat there. Do you are you into eating raw, fresh pods? Is that your thing as well, or?
Yes, it is. And in California, obviously, it'll be coming up soon, and that's one of the things that I'm waiting for. It's pretty hard to find it or find fresh pods around here. I can get jalapenos and I can get certain other ones, but getting Carolina Reapers and definitely Trinidad Scorpions, which is by far my favorite.
Oh, I love Scorpions. I do love them. The second chocolate, the white chocolate with the ghost pepper.
Oh, that tastes good.
Nothing touching the sides there. Are you getting a tingle from that one at all?
Just a little tingle, but it's more of the taste, and I think it's because of the white chocolate, because I really like it, and I like this a lot.
We should have a word with Willie Pete to see if we can do a dedicated bar that's just the white chocolate.
Definitely, I like the taste of that.
With regards to chili eating contests, fresh pods, are they quite popular in your neck of the woods, or are they travel?
Not popular. There's more of the chili cook-offs, eating bowls of chili.
Yeah,
and that's hard with me because I'm a non-meat eater. I can't eat meat. I have an allergy to it, so
oh dear. Yeah.
I can use. There's this product called Beyond Beef that, to me, tastes just like meat. So I've been using that, and you can enter competitions with that, but you can't really do pod eating up here. I'd have to go to Sacramento or San Francisco. which Sacramento is where I went to see Johnny and Shen when they were at the brewery. You know, I went down there to watch them do that battle, which was fantastic.
And how far away is that from you? Is that a long drive?
It's about 6 hours for me.
Wow. So
I went down the weekend before to see Dustin. Dustin was competing, like I think the weekend before, Dustin Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And my truck broke down on the way there, so I completely missed it. But I was able to get down to see Johnny and Shen battle it out. Last one.
Yep.
Black.
Yeah, it's a damn shame that we can't do live chili eating contests at the moment. You know, with the festivals, etc., being cancelled all over the UK, and well, I imagine over the world as well. I was lined up to do some chili eating contests, you know, for League of Fire this year, so they've been kind of pushed back to next year. And it's getting the pods for the contests as well at the right time of year. Obviously, towards the end of the year, you know, August, September, you've got a fresh harvest of, you know, fresh pods. The earliest contests, sort of festivals that over here are kind of at the beginning of May. So the chili eating contests for them, you've got to. Oh, you're almost done.
That's it.
Yeah, you're going to have to use you know, maybe a few dried pods and maybe sort of some stuff that are maybe grown in a greenhouse or you know, something that's grown out of season somehow. So you've got another 20 seconds before the 5-minute afterburn.
Or at least 40, 35 seconds. But yeah, the pods, I can't wait. Me and my brother and I, we've been eating pods for ages. And it's really hard now because, you know, me living in California and him living in London, we do a lot of our pod eating over the internet.
Uh-huh.
So it's one of the things that I've really missed is eating the pods. I think about the strongest I can get up here is a boot jolokia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, unless I order from somewhere else.
Have you tried growing your own at all from seed or?
I did. The only trouble is with my job, it's really hard to maintain that. And of course, Alex and I have 6 kids, so that too.
Wow.
And of course, I also run my own business. I have a masonry. I'm a masonry contractor, so I run my own business doing that when I'm not firefighting. I did grow quite some years ago, but lately, especially with the 2 young ones, we have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old now. That's kind of put paid on it.
Kind of keeps you busy, yes.
It does keep me busy, and I'll probably do it again here next year, I'm hoping.
You know, I grew some reapers and some scorpions, Trinidad scorpions, a couple of years ago from seeds that I acquired from a chili festival, from pods from a chili festival, and I got such an amazing amount of pods from that harvest, and I just froze them all. I put them in the freezer because they freeze really, really well. And what I like to do is get a fresh pod that's been frozen and kind of get a pair of scissors and kind of shave off fresh chili onto my food. And that works really well. But it was taking up so much space in my freezer, there wasn't enough room for anything else. I actually went over to my local butcher's and I said, can you make some bespoke sausages for me with, you know, with my chilies? And he did. So I had about 4 kilos of sausages made with these super hot. I had some Dorset Naga peppers as well that were frozen from a previous plant. And these sausages were, and still are, because I've still got a few left, are incredibly spicy. I can see your eyes watering there. Is that that's the Reaper one? Just
that's the Reaper one. I think the Reaper one, after about a minute or 2, just makes my eyes water just a little bit. Not too bad though, but it's a nice build up. I like the heat.
How's your stomach? How's your stomach? Because you've had 6 pieces of chocolate now, so that's going to be 200, 180 grams maybe.
Something like that. Not too bad. I'm a chocolate eater. I do like chocolate, even though I try and keep it down to not eating a bunch of chocolate, but one of the chocolates is one of my favorites.
And how do you prep before doing a challenge? Do you line your stomach? Do you eat a burger? Do you eat?
Well, this morning I had a cup of tea. My normal thing. And normally I don't eat breakfast, but knowing that I was going to do this at 10, what I did was I made some porridge.
Yeah.
A little bit of porridge with a little bit of milk, and then hopefully that would line my stomach up for this, which must be because I don't feel a thing in my stomach at all.
No, that's good. We've got 2 minutes left, and then you've completed the price challenge twice.
Yeah, most of what I'm feeling is just a slight, nice heat, and I can see I'm red in the face too.
Yeah, you are. You're getting you're glowing a bit. You're going to start a fire if you're not careful. But I suppose
as long as I don't put off the smoke detectors, we'll be good.
Well, do you know any firemen nearby that can help you out? So
yeah, I'm actually in my office above the fire station, so you know, right below me is a whole bunch of trucks.
Wow. So have you got a pole nearby that you have to rush to and slide down?
Poles. It's earthquake country.
Oh wow.
And they try and discourage that because, you know, you can get too many people injured on one of those.
Yes.
We were trying to campaign for a slide because that would be cool.
Yeah. A little spin, one that goes around, yeah, like a water slide.
The majority of the people just come in their private vehicles, you know, and they'll just pull up when it's time.
Yeah.
We do keep like a bunch of people on hand. I should drive my eye off a little bit on either one of those.
Do you find that your tears are stingy? Are they burning at all?
Yeah, there is a little tingle in the tear. And I'm sure that's from the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. So we've got half a minute left.
Excellent. I don't know how Johnny did. What did he do, 7 or 8 of these?
I think he did 8. He did 7 of them. He did 7.
Damn, that's pretty good. I mean, for someone to do that many, that's actually really good.
And that's a lot of chocolate as well. That's a lot of chocolate.
It is a lot of chocolate. The heat, you know, I'm sure that the heat is nothing to him. It's a decent heat, but it's the amount of chocolate as well would do it in the end.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Congratulations. Double bites.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for everything that you do for League of Fire. I really like that. I really.
Oh no, thank you. You're welcome. It's a passion now, and it's taking over my life.
Well, that's good.
So where's Alex? Alex, are you there?
I am here. I am here. Apparently, Roger Trier is lurking around in the chat somewhere.
Ah.
So yeah.
Oh. So I just wanted to say I completely forgot the League of Fire. We're doing a hot sauce Super League. Are you aware of that, Alex? I mentioned it on the kind of last week. But we'll be getting 20 UK hot sauce producers, and they're entering 4 sauces each: mild, medium, hot, and extra hot. There's going to be an image and a link